Picture this. You're standing in a cafe, waiting for your order, and you notice a woman look at you, not once, not twice, but 3 times. At first, you brush it off. Maybe she's just spacing out. But then, you start wondering, is she actually attracted to me? Or am I imagining it? See, here's the catch. Unlike men, who often go straight for the obvious, women are masters of subtlety. Their attraction is usually hidden in small, almost invisible cues, a glance, a smile, a choice of words. And because these signals are so understated, most men miss them completely. But if you can learn to spot them, you unlock a secret language of attraction. So today we're diving deep into 5 powerful signs women are attracted to you. And trust me, once you learn these, you'll never see interactions the same way again. And don't skip around, because the 5th sign, that one is the strongest. And if you catch it, there's no doubt she's into you. Sign 1. Her body language opens up around you. Let's begin with the first and most universal sign, body language. Psychologists say that over 70% of our communication is nonverbal. This means before she even says a word, her body is already telling you a story. When a woman is attracted to you, her body unconsciously shifts to show openness. Her torso faces you fully instead of at an angle. She leans slightly forward when you're speaking. She maintains eye contact longer than with anyone else. Her feet, even if she's in a group, point in your direction. Now, here's something interesting. Women often touch or play with their hair when attracted, but it's not always vanity, it's biology. Playing with hair or jewelry draws attention to feminine features and signals nervous excitement, which comes from adrenaline released when we're near someone we're attracted to. Imagine you're at a college fest, chatting with a group. One girl in the group laughs at everyone's jokes, but her body is turned just slightly toward you. When you speak, her eyes lock in, and she tilts her head as if she's studying you more carefully than anyone else. That's body language screaming attraction. But here's the key. Don't confuse general friendliness with openness. If her arms are crossed, her shoulders turned away, and her posture is closed off, it's her subconscious saying, not interested. So pay attention. Words can lie, but the body, rarely ever. Sign 2. She finds excuses to be around. You attraction seeks proximity. This is the second big sign. She looks for reasons, no matter how small, to be near you. Think about it. If she wasn't interested, why would she keep appearing in your orbit? Sometimes it's subtle. She coincidentally walks past your desk at work more often than necessary. She shows up in the same cafeteria line at college, even though she could have picked another. She lingers just a bit longer after class or a group activity, giving you the chance to talk. Let's say you're part of a study group. She always makes sure to sit next to you, not across the room. Even when seating is random, she somehow finds her way near you. That's not coincidence. That's intention disguised as chance. Here's the psychology behind it. When someone is attracted to you, their brain rewards them with dopamine just by being close. It feels good. That's why she doesn't need a reason. Your presence is the reason. And sometimes she'll even invent excuses to interact. She might ask you about an assignment she already knows, or casually forget her pen so she can borrow yours. Small things, but they're really just doors she's opening. So the next time someone seems to just happen to be around, don't dismiss it. Attraction often wears the mask of coincidence. Sign 3. She gives you special attention. In today's distracted world, attention is the rarest currency. And if she spends hers on you, that's attraction in action. When a woman is attracted, she doesn't just listen, she invests. She remembers. She engages. Here's what you'll notice. She laughs harder at your jokes, even the lame ones. She recalls small details from weeks ago, like how you said you love mango shakes or that you had a tough test coming up. She asks thoughtful follow-up questions, showing she's genuinely interested in your life. You're talking with friends about movies, and you casually mention you love Christopher Nolan films. 2 weeks later, she brings up that a new Nolan movie is coming and says, "Did you see the trailer yet? I thought of you." That's not random memory. That's selective attention. Why does this happen? Because attraction sharpens focus. When someone likes you, their brain tags your words as important. So even in a crowd, she'll tune out the noise and lock into you. And here's a subtle but strong clue. If she seems more animated, more lively, and more engaged when you talk compared to others, she's signaling value. She's treating you differently because to her, you are different. So don't underestimate attention. If she's present with you in a world full of distractions, that's her way of saying, you matter. Sign 4. She breaks the touch barrier. Touch is powerful. It's the bridge between strangers and intimacy. And if she's finding ways to touch you, even lightly, it's not by accident. There are levels to this. Playful nudges when you joke, light taps on your shoulder or arm, fixing something on your shirt, or brushing lint off you, standing close enough that her arm brushes against yours repeatedly. Imagine you're sitting next to her in class. You make a joke, and she playfully smacks your arm while laughing. She didn't need to do that, but she did. That's her breaking the physical wall to test comfort. Here's the biology. When someone touches us, even lightly, the brain releases oxytocin, the bonding hormone. That's why those touches feel electric and linger in your memory. Now, pay attention to the difference between friendly versus romantic touch. A quick casual pat could be platonic, but repeated, intentional, or lingering touches, that's attraction written all over it. And here's a bonus insight. Women often test touch as a way of gauging your comfort too. If you seem tense or pull away, she may step back. But if you stay relaxed and natural, she knows you're receptive. So if she's breaking that touch barrier often, it's not just friendliness. It's trust, it's comfort, and it's attraction. Sign 5. She shows vulnerability around you regularly, the most powerful sign of all, vulnerability. Attraction is not just about surface-level flirting. It's about emotional safety. And when a woman feels drawn to you, she'll open up in ways she doesn't with others. She might share personal stories about her dreams, her insecurities, or her struggles. She may admit things that make her feel exposed because on some level, she trusts you won't judge. Maybe you're walking after class and she suddenly tells you she gets nervous speaking in public. Or she confesses how she secretly loves cheesy romantic comedies, even though she pretends to dislike them in front of friends. These small shares, they're actually huge. Why? Because vulnerability is risk. And people don't risk with those they don't trust or feel attracted to. Even deeper, if she seeks your comfort in stressful moments, asking for advice, venting about her day, or looking to you when she feels unsure, that's her heart signaling that you're someone she values on more than a surface level. Here's the truth. Anyone can laugh with you, but if she feels safe enough to cry in front of you, to be unpolished, to be real, that's attraction transforming into emotional intimacy. So let's recap the 5 signs women are attracted to you. 1. Her body language opens up around you. 2. She finds excuses to be near you. 3. She gives you special attention. 4. She breaks the touch barrier. 5. She shows vulnerability. Here's the big lesson. Attraction is often quiet. It doesn't announce itself with fireworks. It whispers through glances, gestures, and shared moments. If you start paying attention to these cues, you'll realize attraction isn't rare. It's just hidden in plain sight. But remember this, recognizing attraction is only the beginning. What you do with that knowledge, whether you respond with respect, confidence, and clarity, decides if it grows into something real. So the next time you catch her leaning closer, remembering details about you, or sharing her vulnerable side, don't ignore it. That's her way of saying, without words, I like you. If this video opened your eyes, share it with a friend who could use these insights. And tell me in the comments, Have you ever realized after the fact that a woman was giving you these signs? Now listen carefully because this part is important. Women by nature are rarely upfront when it comes to showing attraction. Unlike men who may directly say, "I like you," most women communicate in subtle ways. They drop hints. They test your awareness. They send signals through body language, proximity, attention, touch, and vulnerability. Why? Because for many women, attraction is not just about desire. It's about safety, comfort, and seeing if you're the type of man who notices the little things. They want to know, are you attentive? Do you pick up on her energy? Do you make her feel understood without her spelling everything out? That's why, if you're experiencing most of these signs from someone, if she's constantly leaning closer, laughing more with you, remembering your words, touching you lightly, and sharing her vulnerable side, it's not something to ignore. It's not just coincidence. It's her way of saying, "I'm interested, but I need you to take the lead." And here's the truth. Opportunities don't last forever. If you see these signals but keep waiting for her to spell it out directly, you might lose the chance. Because chances are, she'll never come out and say, "I like you first." That's on you. So if you notice these signs stacking up, take the hint. It's time to make your move. Not recklessly, not arrogantly, but with confidence, clarity, and respect. Because nothing is more attractive than a man who recognizes interest and responds like a gentleman. Until next time, keep your eyes open, carry yourself with confidence, and remember, attraction is not a mystery. It's a language. And now you don't just know how to read it, you know when to act on it.